At 76 years old, Mrs. Mery decided to switch to a vegetarian diet, hoping to live a healthier life. But after just a few months, she began experiencing intense joint pain, morning stiffness, and a gradual loss of flexibility. At first, she thought it was simply a natural part of aging. However, after seeing a doctor, she learned that she was suffering from severe arthritis caused by a protein deficiency. Protein plays a crucial role in protecting muscle tissue and joints. Fortunately, Mrs. Mery didn't give up. She learned how to incorporate plant-based sources of protein into her daily meals. These foods not only provided the essential nutrients her body needed, but also helped naturally reduce inflammation and ease her pain. Within just a few months, she could clearly feel the difference. Less pain, easier movement, and the joy of taking small, happy steps returned to her life. If you're dealing with joint pain, those uncomfortable, stiff mornings, or feeling like your body is gradually losing its flexibility, you are not alone. Arthritis doesn't just damage the body, it quietly steals away the joy of everyday life. We often think of medicine cabinets filled with bottles and long prescriptions, but few people realize that sometimes the smallest changes, starting right in your own kitchen, can open up a path to more natural and lasting healing. Food is not just a source of nutrition. For those living with arthritis, it can be a quiet yet powerful form of therapy. Some foods can worsen inflammation, making joint pain even more unbearable. But with the right choices, certain foods can actually soothe inflamed tissues, ease pain, and help restore mobility in the most natural way. On that journey, protein plays an incredibly important role. However, not all protein sources are suitable, especially for those looking to avoid inflammation triggers like red meat. Plant-based proteins are a wonderful gift from nature. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 simple, easy to find, and affordable plant-based proteins that carry special power. They help reduce inflammation, soothe pain, and support strong, healthy joints in the safest, most natural way. Just by starting with small changes, you will be amazed at your body's ability to heal, and that journey can begin today. When facing arthritis, choosing the right foods is not just about eating. It is a way of actively caring for and protecting your own body. Many studies have shown that what we eat every day can either silently fuel inflammation or, on the other hand, become the key to relieving pain, promoting recovery, and maintaining joint flexibility. One of the most important factors is protein. Protein helps rebuild tissues, nourish muscles, and keep joints strong and stable. However, not all sources of protein are beneficial for people with arthritis. Animal-based proteins, especially those from red meat, often come with compounds that trigger inflammatory responses in the body, worsening pain and stiffness. This is why those living with arthritis, or anyone looking to prevent it, should seriously consider plant-based protein sources. Plant-based proteins not only provide the essential amino acids needed for muscle tissue repair, but also come packed with valuable nutrients like magnesium, potassium, folate, vitamin C, plant-based omega-3s, and isoflavones. These compounds work quietly without causing heavy side effects, yet they support the body's natural inflammatory response, strengthen the musculoskeletal system, improve blood circulation, and enhance immune function. Magnesium acts as a natural relaxant, helping muscles loosen up and reducing morning stiffness. Potassium helps balance sodium levels, preventing water retention and swelling in the joints. Folate and vitamin C play key roles in collagen production, which is essential for keeping the connective tissues around joints soft and flexible. Omega-3s and isoflavones help regulate inflammatory responses at the cellular level, soothing pain and preventing deeper tissue damage. When you choose your foods wisely, you are not just feeding your body, but planting the seeds of daily healing. The best part is you do not need complicated methods or expensive treatments to get started. Just a few small, steady changes, like adding the 3 types of plant-based protein, we are about to explore to your daily meals can bring you closer to a life with less pain, more freedom, and renewed hope. First food, tofu. In the journey of finding plant-based protein sources that are both gentle on the body and rich in healing nutrients, tofu stands out as a wonderful choice. Although tofu may seem simple, even humble at first glance, hidden within its soft, delicate texture is a treasure trove of valuable nutrients that people with arthritis should not overlook. Tofu is made from soybeans, one of the few plant sources that provide all 9 essential amino acids the body needs to rebuild and maintain muscle tissue. When muscles are strong, they act as sturdy cushions that ease the burden on damaged joints. This means that every bite of tofu you eat not only nourishes your inner strength, but also helps your joints move more freely and with less pain. Beyond that, tofu is also a source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, a special type of fat that helps regulate the body's inflammatory processes. If you have always thought that omega-3s only come from salmon or fish oil, tofu will surprise you. Including omega-3s in your daily meals can help naturally and gently reduce swelling, pain, and joint stiffness in a highly effective way. Additionally, tofu is rich in calcium, a foundational mineral for strong bones. For those with arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, maintaining healthy bone density is essential to reduce pressure on the joints. For people who need to limit their intake of dairy products due to concerns about inflammation, tofu offers a perfect alternative, supplying calcium and in some cases even fortified with vitamin D to boost absorption. Tofu also carries some subtle benefits that are often overlooked. It contains isoflavones, natural compounds that act like gentle regulators of inflammatory responses in joint pain. Studies have shown that regularly consuming foods rich in isoflavones, like tofu, can help relieve pain and improve joint flexibility, especially for those with rheumatoid arthritis. Another big plus of tofu is its incredible versatility in cooking. You can pan fry it for a crispy golden crust, toss it into colorful vegetable stir-fries, mix it into salads, add it to stews, or even blend it into sauces and smoothies. With tofu, every meal becomes not just an opportunity to enjoy its delicate flavor, but also a quiet way to nourish your joints day by day. No major changes are needed. Sometimes a small block of tofu on your plate today is a silent promise you make to your body to keep living, to keep moving, and to keep hoping. Second food, chickpeas. If tofu is like a quiet friend who builds your inner strength, chickpeas are like a warm companion, bringing your body a steady supply of nutrients and daily endurance. These small, round beans may seem simple, but they hold a powerful secret to recovery that people with arthritis should not overlook. Chickpeas, with their high plant-based protein content, offer a clean and gentle source of energy for the body. The protein from chickpeas helps build and maintain strong muscle mass, a crucial factor in protecting and easing the strain on joints weakened by inflammation. When your muscles are strengthened, everyday movements like walking, climbing stairs, or even simple actions like moving your fingers become easier and more natural, instead of being weighed down by pain. But chickpeas offer more than just protein. They are packed with polyphenols, natural compounds that act as antioxidant shields for the body. Polyphenols help combat free radicals, the silent agents that damage healthy tissues and fuel inflammation. By incorporating chickpeas into your meals, you are essentially giving your body an extra layer of protection, helping to slow tissue damage and support long-term joint resilience. Chickpeas are also an excellent source of vitamin C, an essential nutrient for collagen production. Collagen is the key component that forms the soft connective tissues around joints, allowing bones to move smoothly and flexibly. When collagen levels are well maintained, you will feel a return of flexibility and softness in your movements, instead of battling stiffness and pain. Beyond that, Chickpeas are rich in magnesium, a mineral that quietly supports muscle relaxation, stabilizes the nervous system, and contributes to deeper, more natural sleep. For those enduring long, sleepless nights due to pain, a meal rich in chickpeas during the day might just be an invitation to a more peaceful night's rest. There is also another gift from chickpeas: fiber. In the context of arthritis, controlling blood sugar levels is critically important, since strong fluctuations in blood sugar can trigger systemic inflammatory responses. The fiber in chickpeas slows down the absorption of sugar, helping your body stay in a gentler, more balanced state and reducing the likelihood of sudden flares of pain and swelling. The great thing about chickpeas is how easily they can be incorporated into everyday cooking. You can blend them into a creamy hummus to enjoy with fresh vegetables, roast them with a little olive oil and spices for a healthy snack, toss them into salads or soups, or saute them with vegetables and turmeric to boost anti-inflammatory effects. Chickpeas can also be turned into burger patties, used as filling for savory pastries, or even added to baked goods like cookies and breads. Every little chickpea you add to your meals is a quiet promise to strengthen your muscles, protect your joints' flexibility, and plant seeds for a future with less pain. With these simple, everyday choices, you are steadily rewriting the story of your own health, one meal at a time. Third food, lentils. When it comes to nature's gifts for joint health, it is hard to overlook lentils, a small but incredibly powerful food for recovery. Among the world of legumes, lentils are not flashy or attention-seeking, but quietly build a strong foundation for a healthier, more resilient body. Lentils are an excellent source of plant-based protein, helping to nourish and rebuild muscle tissue while supporting the muscles around the joints to work more efficiently. Strong muscles not only act as natural shock absorbers for the joints, but also help distribute force during movement, minimizing pain and injury. Especially during times when every step takes effort, protein from lentils provides a gentle yet steady source of strength. Beyond protein, lentils are a rich source of magnesium, a precious mineral that the body often lacks, particularly as we age. Magnesium helps the muscles and ligaments around the joints relax, reducing feelings of stiffness and morning discomfort. It acts like a cool, soothing stream, quietly calming tense tissues and bringing softness back to every small movement. In addition to magnesium, lentils are loaded with potassium, a mineral that helps maintain natural internal balance. Potassium works to flush out excess sodium, which is a major cause of water retention, swelling, and worsened arthritis symptoms. By keeping sodium levels in check, joints experience less swelling and pain, and you will feel a greater lightness in your movements. We also cannot forget the high fiber content found in lentils, which is essential for maintaining stable blood sugar levels and preventing inflammatory flare-ups triggered by blood sugar swings. A stable blood sugar system helps reduce widespread inflammatory reactions in the body, thereby protecting joints and minimizing long-term damage. Moreover, lentils carry another quiet advantage: folate, also known as vitamin B9. Folate plays a crucial role in lowering homocysteine levels in the blood, a hidden risk factor that can contribute to joint inflammation and pain. With every meal that includes lentils, you are quietly helping your blood flow more smoothly and reducing inflammatory responses at their root. What makes lentils even more lovable is their simplicity and versatility in the kitchen. You can add lentils to soups, stews with vegetables, porridges, sandwich fillings, or mix them into green salads with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. With just a small handful of cooked lentils, you can create countless delicious and nutrient-rich dishes. Unlike many other legumes, lentils do not require soaking overnight and cook quickly, offering a precious convenience in a busy life. Every meal with lentils is a gentle reminder that good health does not come from grand gestures, but from small, steady, and loving choices made every day. Just like those humble yet vibrant lentils, you too can quietly nourish your body to become stronger and more flexible, allowing each day to pass with less pain and more renewed vitality in every step you take. You may have grown used to living with daily pain, waking up each morning to the stiffness in your joints and feeling fatigue quietly seep into every movement. But today you can choose a different path. You do not need a grand revolution or distant flashy methods. All it takes are small but steady changes, starting right in your own kitchen. The 3 simple foods we have explored together, tofu, chickpeas, and lentils, are not magic cures that promise miracles overnight. They are silent companions, building a stronger foundation for your body day after day, helping to ease pain, reduce inflammation, and restore the flexibility and vitality that time may have taken away. Every meal you prepare, every dish you choose to nourish your body, is a message of love you send to yourself. It is a reminder that you are still fighting, still caring, and still believing in your body's incredible ability to heal. Health is not a random gift. It is the result of persistent, kind choices you make for yourself every single day. You can start simply by adding a little tofu to your stir-fry, blending chickpeas into a creamy hummus, or simmering a warm soup filled with tender lentils. These seemingly ordinary actions are quietly opening the door to a freer, less painful, and more hopeful life. Remember, you are not powerless against arthritis. You have the right to take action, to make choices, and to believe in a body that can change, recover, and grow stronger every day. Your health is in your hands, beginning with the simplest things, and today is the perfect day to start. If you found this content helpful, do not forget to hit the like button to support our content team. To continue receiving more heartfelt insights about senior health, subscribe to the Elderly Visions channel and turn on notifications. Your small action is a big motivation that helps us spread positive values to even more people.